State games, he was on fire. He struggled a little bit in his last 5. He's got to shoot the ball a little bit more, Mike, rather than always trying to make the spectacular pass.
But when he does pass, you are right. Spectacular is the word. Calabria right down to Wallace. And when he gets a chance to...
We'll argue a little bit down at Michigan State with Snow and Resper.
Those guys are pretty good.
When they play well, they really can play with anybody, Barry, at best.
Williams for 3, and that...
Have a good one here tonight, Mike. You can just feel it.
This might go down in the annals of the great games between these two teams, and you throw in Duke in the mix, always brilliant. Also coming off that MVP trophy in the Atlantic Coast Cup, 9%. I don't know that that's ever been the case in Dean Smith's tenure.
That's
They
really
have
a
not
shot.
shot well.
They really get after the basketball and run it up the court quickly, trying to get numbers.
Williams slaps.
That is so reminiscent of a guy that...
North Carolina leads over Georgia Tech, 12-9.
Boy, how they lost Martise Moore, transferred, went out to Colorado, where he's hooked up with Joey Harrington, one of your buddies.
But he was more really of a perimeter player, so I don't think it really hurt.
Increased, and his numbers have increased.
Don't you hate
Signing period, except some football schools. Then came on strong. Georgia Tech signed him. Wake Forest wanted him at the end.
McGinnis?
Trainer to work with him.
He looks a lot better, Dick. Lob it to Wallace. Muscles it up and got it.
They got to get the ball inside to him. He's unstoppable on the interior. Wicker's got to give him some positive minutes off the bench. If you can get Carolina to go to their bench, you get a real edge.
Got it to Rasheed Wallace again.
Future in football. He's giving him some minutes in the guard slot.
He was the leading rusher for the team. 562 yards in the last 4 games. Stackhouse wide.
Doing a good job neutralizing McGinnis at that point slot.
Stackhouse for 3. Nearly got it on the second up. Wallace. Landry, who hit a 3 from here just a moment ago. Wallace, unmolested.
Beat him to the spot.
Non-shooting foul, the 4th team foul. Maddox wheels into the lane, missed it badly. Harper kept it alive. Blocked underneath.
Look at Forrest right there. Look at Wallace run the court. Oh, you can see him coming in. He was running. They love him in Tar Heel land. Rasheed.
Carolina has opened up the 8-point lead. And Dick, you're right. Watch Wallace block the shot and then watch the slam.
Here he is. Blocks the shot. Up and away. The other with Chris. I got
Calabria for 3. Drew Berry in the last 3 years has thrown some passes to Georgia Tech that have absolutely blown my mind. There's loose ball. Harpering. Missed the shot. He's missed his last 2 badly.
He's got Stackhouse, the trail man.
Williams for 3. So the freshmen not intimidated at all. It's the upperclassmen who are playing poorly tonight. Calabria out of the corner and
Put away. Important now that Georgia Tech establishes and takes charge of the spurt.
Forrest had it knocked away as Berry.
Hello, good night, yes sir. And you know what, Mike? The second team, North Carolina's second team, beat the first team. Stackhouse right now trying to play Forrest. There's the quickness, the denial. Now he comes up with the ball, and it's up and away. And it's right now the elevator man.
48-34, the lead 14. Georgia Tech certainly playing with more intensity in the second half. And Wallace.
That three-point shot has revolutionized basketball. You can get back in the game so quickly, Mike. It's the play of the 90s, the three-point shot.
Stackhouse 43-46. They've got a 16-point lead to 7, and they've scored the last 9.
Beating North Carolina down the floor. Ever to play college basketball.
That's a little bit better than their season's average, which is
They're not intimidated by the Carolina Blue.
And every time they beat them, North Carolina was number 1. This week, they're number 4 in the polls.
That's just a superb move. He won, Michael, but he has that great first step.
Stackhouse has 16, best with the miss. Carolina back the other way. Landry feeds inside to Stackhouse.
And they watch, and they become the Kodak man. Everybody takes his picture.
Shot clock down to 2, and they took it away. McGinnis, great defense. 3-on-1.
Oh, he's explosive. Yes, sir. Hello, America. This guy is flat out a superstar. He is one of the special players in America. Jerry Stackhouse.
Over number 22. He's hit 8 out of 16 shots from the floor, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And 11 of the last 15 here in the second. After that hot streak.
See, I think right now you got to recognize that Stackhouse is guarding Forrest, and you got to make Stackhouse play D.
Calabria the other way, but Wallace with another monster jam. Pack Best didn't see it. Berry, fake the three.
Oh, nice dump inside.
Forrest, blocked by Wallace. Hartford, blocked by Wallace.
Wallace, he repeats it.
Oh, man.
He said, tough defensive player.
Keep in mind, the halftime lead for Carolina was 16.
Wallace, we're going to watch the first rejection. He said, I'm an eraser. I'm not going to allow you to score. Get out of here, young man. Don't bring it to me. Dean Smith, try this out. 19 number one option late in the game.
Williams looking inside for Wallace. Forrest was fronting him. He got him to the baseline and scored.
They go to their number one option on the interior.
And 1 and 2 in the conference.
I'll tell you, it's pretty good when you got a third option like a Donald Williams and you got a Stackhouse and Rasheed. That's number 1 and 2. Hello, why not put the exclamation point? And now he's doing a little dance. Look at Rasheed. He's skipping. He's dancing. He's gliding. He's sliding. He's gloating.
84-7. Hodge comes in and hits a three.
He's from out of Florida. Mentioned his
9 freshman.
Stackhouse says, anything you can do, I can do better.
4.5 seconds to go. Forrest will get the uncontested layup.
I can even make that layup. I can make that layup.
And that's it from the Dean Smith Center. Rasheed Wallace and Jerry Stackhouse dominate inside. North Carolina goes to 11-1 as North Carolina beats Georgia Tech 86-75. And Dick, when North Carolina gets the outside shooting the way they did in the first half, when Williams and Calabria have even decent shooting nights, this team is going to be very tough to beat.
If they can keep their starting 5 intact, they could really dodge the bullet of an injury, keep them healthy, stay out of foul trouble. Very difficult to beat. But I think in a long run, that is really a problem when you're not super deep, because this team is very thin, but they're outstanding.
Final again, Carolina by 11 over Georgia Tech. Thanks for watching.